Hello guys, welcome to, let me get closer, welcome to the World Cup prediction. Today I'm going to be saying my predictions, Brandon's predictions for the groups, the round of 16, and whoever's going to win, and the best player of the tournament. So, as they say, first the worst, second the best, so we're going to go with Brandon first. So in Group A, is Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Uruguay, Russia, and Brandon's predicted that Russia will finish first, Egypt will finish second, Uruguay will finish third, Saudi Arabia will finish fourth. So yeah, a reason why I've got a book because it's too long to remember, and yeah, I don't care. And for my prediction for Group A, I predicted Uruguay to go through, Russia to go through, Egypt to go out, Saudi Arabia to out. So mine and Brandon's a bit different. Brandon predicted that Uruguay were to go out. I predicted Uruguay to go through, and Egypt to go out for me. So moving on to Group B, Brandon predicted that it will be Portugal, Spain. So I think Portugal will finish first, then Spain, Iran and Morocco. I said Spain, Portugal, Morocco and Iran. You know? Because I think Spain will finish on top of the group, Portugal come second. He thinks Portugal will come first. So yeah. And for Group C, well, me and him had the same opinion. We thought the same thing, so I'm only going to say it once. So we both think in Group C it will be France first, Denmark second, Australia third, and Peru fourth. Moving on to Group D, very challenging group. Brandon's predicted Argentina, Croatia, Nigeria, and Iceland. So he's predicted Nigeria not to go through, even though they did play well against England, and England are terrible anyway, so Nigeria should have won. So, as Brandon's predicted Croatia to go through and Nigeria to go out, I've predicted Argentina, Nigeria, Croatia and Iceland. So we both think that Iceland won't make out the group. The only difference between mine and Brandon's prediction, he thinks Croatia are going to go through, and I think Nigeria are going to go through. Only because Nigeria have Iwobi, and you know, Iwobi's good. So for Group E is a pretty easy group in my opinion. Brandon's predicted Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland and Costa Rica. And I predict Brazil, Switzerland, Serbia and Costa Rica. The only difference between both of our predictions is I think Switzerland's going to go through and he thinks Serbia's going to go through. So now we move on to Group F. Group F, Brandon said Germany, Sweden, Mexico and South Korea. And I said Germany, Mexico, Sweden and South Korea. So the only difference is, again, Brandon thinks Sweden are going to go through, I think Mexico are going to go through. But either way, it will be a good group. Group G, the juicy group, well, for Brandon anyway. So Brandon thinks England will finish first, Belgium second, Panama third, and Tunisia fourth. Well, I said Belgium will finish first, England will finish second, Tunisia third, and Panama fourth. So moving on to the last group, which is Group H. Brandon's predicted Poland, Colombia, Senegal and Japan. So he doesn't think Senegal will make it through. He thinks Poland will finish first, Colombia will make it second. But I said Colombia, Poland, Senegal and Japan. So the only difference between our predictions there is Brandon thinks Poland's going to top the group and I think Colombia's going to top the group. So that's it for that. Now moving to round of 16. We used our own way to predict who's going to face each other in the round of 16. I know we just used our big brains, or my big brain, and Brandon's big little brain. So the first round of 16 match for Brandon is, from his predictions, is Russia versus Spain. And surprisingly, Brandon's gone with the Russia win. He thinks, when I kidnapped him and asked him what's going to happen, he thinks that Russia will cause an upset and beat Spain. I disagree, but you know, everyone's going to have their opinion. My first round of 16 is Uruguay versus Portugal, and I've gone with Portugal simply because I don't see Uruguay beating Portugal. What else can I say? Second round of 16 match for Brandon is Egypt versus Portugal, and surprisingly again, Brandon's gone with another upset and he's put Egypt. He thinks, I don't know, Salah might push his way through Ronaldo and Egypt will get a win. So my second round of 16 is Russia versus Spain, and I've put Spain. I don't think Russia have enough to go past Spain, and you know, Spain's just better anyway. So we're going to leave it at that. Brandon's next round of 16 match is France versus Croatia, and he said France. I agree, I don't see Croatia beating France. My next round of 16 is France versus Nigeria, and as much as I wanted to say Nigeria, because we will be, I'm going to go with France. France has a much stronger team, very good quality up front, very good midfield, very good defence. The next round of 16 for Brandon is Denmark versus Argentina. No, sorry. Actually, for me and Brandon, our next round of 16 is Denmark versus Argentina, and we've both gone for Argentina. Understandably, Argentina just have Messi, and that's about it. Then, next for Brandon is Brazil-Sweden, and Brandon's gone with Brazil. Next for me was Brazil versus Mexico, and I went for Brazil. Then after that, Serbia versus Germany, and obviously Brandon's gone with Germany. And it was for me Switzerland versus Germany. I've gone with Germany. Then for Brandon, England versus Colombia, and Brandon's put England. Then for me, Belgium versus Poland, and obviously gone with Poland. Then for Brandon, his second round of 16 from Group G and H is Belgium versus Poland. He's gone with Belgium. And the last round of 16 for me, England versus Colombia, and I've gone with England. So, yeah, next is the quarterfinals. So we've kind of used like our own way again to predict the quarterfinals. So Brandon's first quarterfinal is Russia versus France, and Brandon's gone with France. My first quarterfinal is Portugal versus France, and I've gone with France again. Brandon's next quarterfinal is Egypt versus Argentina, and he's gone with Argentina. My next quarterfinal is Spain versus Argentina, and I've gone with Argentina. Brandon's third quarterfinal is Brazil versus England, and somehow, some reason, surprisingly, Brandon's gone with England. And my next quarterfinal is Brazil versus Belgium, and I put Brazil. So Brandon's last round of 16. Brandon's last quarterfinal was Germany versus Belgium, and he's put Germany. And my last quarterfinal is Germany versus England, and I've put Germany. Don't think England will make it past the quarterfinals, and they will lose to Germany. Now moving on to the semi-finals. Brandon's first semi-final was France versus England, and Brandon's gone with England. And my first semi-final was France versus Brazil, and I've gone with France. And for our second semi-final, both me and Brandon did say Argentina versus Germany, and we both agree it's going to be Germany. So Brandon's final is England versus Germany, and Brandon's put England. So overall, Brandon thinks England going to win the World Cup. I don't know what he's thinking, but he might be drunk, I don't know. Well, we'll leave him at that. And my final is France versus Germany, and I've predicted France. So in my opinion, France are going to win the World Cup. Adding on to that, I also asked him who he thinks the best player is going to be. So Brandon thinks the best player of the whole World Cup will be Gary Cahill. Again, I don't know if that's Chelsea biased, or Gary Cahill's probably paid him to say that. So he says Gary Cahill. I said Antoine Griezmann. I think if France are going to make it that far, then it's going to be down to Griezmann. And remember guys, another thing you guys don't know, I won't need this anymore, is that there's a forfeit. So if England win the World Cup, I have to do a push-up challenge which lasts 30 days, and that's going to kill me. But if England don't win the World Cup, Brandon will have to make a video explaining why, and mentioning all the reasons, all of them, because there's so many, why Thierry Henry is better than Didier Drogba. It's a fact anyway, but I want to hear it from him himself. Even though deep down inside he believes that, he tries to cover it up, you know what I mean? So that's it guys, that's the end of this video, and of my prediction for the World Cup 2018. Starts next Thursday to me good, and yeah, I'm going to put all the socials in the description. Peace.